Welcome back to J Muddy 93. This time it's going to be a little bit different than normally how things go. It started to snow, so in Buffalo we actually got snow for the first time. I had to shovel it away from the shop there. One other thing is I have not put on the plow yet, so I'm going to do that today. And because there's so much snow out here, I guess I get to play a little bit. So let's get this plow on the machine and let's go play a little bit. Okay, now that the plow is hooked up, the winch is engaged. Start it up. Well, the wheeler's put away in its home, and we'll see if we actually get 6 feet of snow. Right here is about probably an inch or maybe half an inch. I'm thinking more of half an inch, but it is starting to pick up a little bit more, and I think I'm going to head inside where it's warm. So stay tuned for the next video, and hopefully the storm is not as bad as they say it's going to be. Okay, so I am currently on my way home from playing hockey. I'm going as slow as possible but this camera really doesn't do justice on how bad this storm really is. Like on here it shows the street lamps, and honestly with my own two eyes I can barely see street lamps until I get underneath them. So right now I'm honestly using my phone camera just to drive in this weather, just so I could see a little bit better. So anyhow, pray I get home safely, and if you don't have to be out tomorrow, please don't go. This is really bad. Okay. Whew, that's a lot. Look at all this snow. There's about 6 feet of snow at Highmark Stadium, and the snow in between all of our vehicles, I would say there's about 4 or 5 feet, maybe 3. But yeah, there's a lot here. Gotta get all this brushed off and somehow work my way to the machine. This is all the snow that popped on top of my truck overnight. It's not exactly 6 feet of snow. It's on the side of my truck, from about the top of the roof out, there's about 6 inches. So, to give you an idea, this is the kind of weather that we face here in Western New York. So, to give you a perspective, there's about 3 to 4 feet on top of my truck. And then that's where my entire truck's front bumper was sitting, and then that's the snowbank all around me, and the snowbank over there is just about as tall as my head. So I honestly do not know if I'm actually going to get the four-wheeler out and have it, so the next round of this lake effect snow, I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to use it. So right now I'm teaming up with my parents, and we're going to clear all this snow way over here and take all the snow off the truck, off my dad's truck, off my mom's vehicle, and yeah, we got a lot of snow. Just whew, this is exhausting. So welcome back to J Muddy 93. I am Jeremy Warner. So as you can tell, with all the snow that we've had a lot of snow here in Western New York. In fact, if I step over to the side here, you can actually see that it is just as tall or even taller than my snorkel risers, which is actually really crazy. And anyhow, before I leave for work tomorrow, I figured I would do video on at least myself clearing up the rest of the snow that the storm has left overnight. We were expected to get 1 to 3 feet. Instead, we got 2 to 3 inches, which I am really freaking happy about, because getting 77 inches of snow in Orchard Park is definitely a lot of snow. And also too, most of the time when I was unshoveling, my wheeler here was actually buried. And since my phone really has limited battery, we're gonna switch to the GoPro for plowing. So anyhow, let's get started. Let's get most of this driveway cleared out. I'm just gonna get the hill of my driveway, and I figured since tomorrow it's gonna be 40 degrees, I'm actually gonna let the weather take care of the rest. So anyhow, I'm gonna get started. So to give you an idea, the reason why I'm showing pictures here, this is really how bad this storm was. And to be honest, with all the driving bans and everything else, my four-wheeler being buried, it's kind of hard for me to do anything with a four-wheeler when everything else is buried. But anyhow, if you can, please like and subscribe if you like what you see, and stay tuned for more future videos.